Hello, good people. It is Dante T. I'm here, and I logged on quickly. This will be quick, but I wanted to come on because I am so overjoyed um, to still be here and to be preserved and to be on the journey that I'm on. And this morning, I had the opportunity to be in conversation with Dr. Greg Carr from Howard University. He's the chair of Africana Studies at Howard University. And I paused because I just get elated every time I think about the fact that um, I had the opportunity to be in conversation and discussion with him. And I had written a post earlier, um, right after the interview was posted, and I talked about how he, at least to me, in my view, is Black royalty. Um, Dr. Greg Carr is an amazing individual. Um, and I just, yeah, I can't put into words what today has meant for me. With, sitting down in dialogue and discourse with him and Lamont King on Urban View Mornings. Um, what that has meant to me, what it meant to me, what the whole experience meant to me. I'm also going to put a link here for all of you who want to check out the interview that I did this morning on Urban View Mornings with Dr. Greg Carr and Lamont King. It was a very powerful exchange, but more than that, it was spiritually affirming. It was soulfully affirming. Um, Moments like that serve as great inspiration, reinforcement, reassurance, and they can be re-inspiring. You know, um, I love being in Black spaces. I love being with my people who are on a journey of recovery, who are on the journey of healing, um, who are authentically seeking healing and attempting to reimagine a reality without the influence of white people in our lives, without the influence of Eurocentric norms and customs and institutions and standards in our lives. Um, and so it is a recovery journey. It's a serious journey for me, and I want to impress upon all of Black people that we really don't have any allies, especially um, being in a society where people can be bought and paid for, and at any given moment, the person to your left or right, if given the right price or right opportunity, they're willing to sell you out. Um, the situation here is much more serious than we think. And as Black people, we are isolated. No one really understands what we have to endure, what we have to go through, what we've been through. They don't care. Uh, so to be in a space with Dr. Greg Carr and Lamont King and have an opportunity to have a meeting of the mind and a thoughtful exchange, a loving exchange, um, it was just a really powerful moment for me. And I've been on many platforms speaking. I have to give a shout out to my sister, Laree Daniel Favors. I was on her show a few months ago. Um, and she's amazing too. And so those moments are few and far between, but they help sustain me. They really do, because it's not the calling. Well, let me say this. The combination of the calling that has been placed upon my life, the information that I've been able to access, but also the brilliant people that have informed the way that I think about the information that I've been able to access and fortunate to access. Um, those individuals have really reshaped my existence and my thought process. And so it's not easy for me to live every day. I'm very isolated and very private in the life that I lead. And I have my own personal struggles because of what I know. Um, and so life is much more serious than it ever has been. I don't even take pleasure in the things that I used to take pleasure in. But getting off topic, I am grateful to be in spaces with Black people who understand um, the predicament that we're in here in white America. That said, I was on Amazon because I was trying to figure out when the paperback and hardcover copies were going to be loaded onto Amazon for purchase. And I logged onto Amazon and I saw that my book, the Kindle version of my book, which is available for pre-order on Amazon, reached #1 on the release status as of today. So my book is #1 in new releases on Amazon as of today, only the Kindle version. Hey, Celicia, I see my sister. She just said I'm ordering now. I love you. I love you. Um, Please give a shout out to my other sisters too and tell them I love them, Shari and Selena and Celette. Um, I love y'all. And I just love Black women because Black women have loved me and they continue to love me. I love Black men too. So I just want to make that clear. And, as I said on Urban View this morning, and many of you have heard me say this, um, you know, my work is for the mental, spiritual, emotional, heart liberation of Black people. It really is. We have to be freed from mental bondage. We have been indoctrinated and we have bought into our forced assimilation and everything that we have been taught and told by these institutions. We value the white value system of Eurocentricity in everything that we are. We value it in terms of how we validate or invalidate our identity, self-esteem, self-worth, and whether that be based on education or socioeconomic status, uh, or the way that we dress, the way that we speak. Um, Everything about our identity as Black people has to be um, questioned and critically analyzed because we have been made in the image of the people who have had complete rulership over us. And so, what would our lives be like as African people without the presence of white people, without the presence of European white people, without the presence of Eurocentricity in our lives? And so, those are some of the questions that I'm asking in my book. And then also, if you go to Diagnosing Whiteness and Anti-Blackness.com, yes, I see B Gaines. They say hyper scrutinized. Absolutely. Hyper scrutinized at every turn. And meanwhile, if you are white, you can be a criminal, you can be a pervert, you can be a pedophile or rapist, you can be anything, just the worst type of person, the worst type of human being, and you will still be able to ascend to positions of status, of power, influence. So we have to ask ourselves then, who are these standards and rules and laws in place for? Who are they truly in place for? Because violence is not violence as long as it's in service to white supremacy, as we saw with the 1600 pardons that were given a few days ago. So we have to take to task the toxicity and the violence and the inhumanity of America, and what America really is about and what it stands for. So I didn't get on here to have this long, drawn out conversation because I actually have to go to an appointment. But thank you so much to everyone that has engaged my work, that has made attempts at understanding what I am attempting to articulate, both when I speak as well as my writings. That said, I love you, Black people, and I love all of you people who love and care about Black people. Okay. Please go out and celebrate, uplift, give an inspiring word to at least 5 Black women, young Black girls, Black boys, and Black men that you see. That's 20 people. Go and just choose 20 Black people and show them some love. Okay? All right. Peace.